Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher, and today we're going to take a look at the Tangle Hero from CZT Nadine Roller. All right, and I'm still looking for festive tangles, regardless of the festivity. I saw this one, and in reading Nadine's I skimmed it. She talked about it looks like sparklers, and I was kind of thinking the same thing. All right, so this is neat. And of course, you can do it however you wish. I'm gonna do similar to what Nadine did, except although let's try something different. On my version of the step out, I do what I normally do is I put a little orb here, but she put a little curve line, kind of like a little D, like that, and then color around it. I usually put an orb, and then if I have enough room like this, I do have room. And I should have made this a bit bigger, but that's okay. I'll put I'll take a slice out of this side. That's the only word that's coming to my mind. I'll do a little curve line over here, so that way I'll have more of a shine. I can add afterwards. Oh no, that looks all right. A jelly roll if I wish. I think it's nice to do it without utilizing that, just because it's neat. All right, so then once you put an orb, fill it in however you want, and then some double lines. I'm gonna make mine sort of straight. And I'm going to come out 3 areas, varying the length, like so. And then at the end of these, we'll put a nice little orb also. And this you can kind of fill in and then leave a little orb there if you wish. Open for the shine. And then, this was, I was having a little bit of challenge on this part, but then I just tried to stop thinking about it, and it seemed to work out good. So this makes me think a little bit like Halabow, in that they're all like sticks. Like that actually just looks like matchsticks right there. But let's start with the biggest one, and I'm just going to go random, and all of these are double lines with, capped off on the top. And so just do various sizes, all coming out of here. And I'm trying to spread them out like so. And then I'm going to come back and fill in with whatever ends up happening. Because it seemed like let's get that one all the way back down. Let's say like right here. You could Halabow one behind another if you wanted to. And I'm making mine a bit small. And again, however you wish. Do take a look at the For More Inspiration link in the description section, so you can see the gorgeous samples that Nadine has there. Actually, let's put one more here, and then on these next ones, and it's the same thing. We're just going to repeat this. I'm going to let's try to make them bigger. Let's maybe not go so fast. Let's be more deliberate, because that is that's what differentiates Zentangle from doodling, is that we make our strokes on purpose, with a purpose. Like a big one. Maybe we'll do a couple bigger ones. And I do like the randomness of this, or just the look of it is really, really neat. It's just the doing it that my brain likes to have challenges with, because I keep thinking, oh, there's a right, there's a wrong. No, there's not. Ugh. And just to fight it and keep doing. See, that's kind of neat, just to put them so that way they look like they're behind. But it looks like they're little pieces of paper or something, all stuck to the end of this. And then, of course, you could do things like this where, maybe, and of course, because I like to have the inspiration. Oh, you know what? I'm looking. They don't have to be straight lines. They can be curvy lines. You already knew that, but and she has some that are just this part. Ooh, so like if you wanted to do something that had a look like a sun, you could do just that. And so that's neat. She has like a cluster of them. Down is like the last sample on her page. And yeah. So she does have some just coming out of wherever. Well, I put an end on there, but it doesn't matter because we're putting an orb anyway. And I could have that just going right off the page. And maybe rustic is a good word for this. I just like it. Besides the fact that when you have something like this, it just screams, oh, we don't have to even worry about being perfect. That just doesn't, it doesn't enter into the fray. Let's just put one coming here at a big angle. And then there was just a couple finishing touches that I wanted to share. Let's do. All right. And that's it. It's just, it's kind of wacky at the same time. It's just, I don't know. It just has a really, really neat look. And so I hope that you're enjoying it. If you are, while I am getting my Tortillion out of hiding, if you're enjoying it, would love it if you click the like button. And if you like it enough to see more, go ahead and click the subscribe button while you're at it. All right, so looking at what she did. On shading, just coming from the tips. And you probably could do around that center. So I'm just putting a little smidge on the ends of these. Actually, let me just do a couple. That way we'll have kind of with and without. And just bringing it down a little bit just to create, a nice gradient. Yeah, and the trick here is, you need to have, I got some small tortillons. And I'm really liking, although this one, the tip is a little bit floppy. Although I think I could probably mash it a little bit. But it's just nice to have that little fine tip for getting into small places. And yeah, you know what? Let's put some around the center. The bigger yours are, the easier, you have more room to spread graphite and not get graphite remorse. Okay, and, let's definitely do something down this stem. Okay, now, and so, big difference, right, with and without. And then as I was skimming, she says something about having solid black at the ends of these, and I was like, yeah, but it looks like she shaded. But then I did this, and so let's just do one. So I just came back and thickened that line. Oops, that was a little too much. Pen got away from me. And you don't have to make it necessarily bigger, just going over that line. And look at the difference. So that's just kind of cool. And I wanted to share it that way because that's how I did it, because it was an afterthought. I'm like, whoa, look at that. That's super cool. So let's do, let's do that. So that way it's up to you. But I just wanted to throw that in there. And I love it when tangle creators put in tips and things, in their blog that just, it just helps. All right, so as I'm finishing these the way they are, or with the shading, so that way they're all nice looking. I already mentioned to please like the video, but also I mentioned clicking the For More Inspiration link in the description, so you could do that. I always do my own version as well, and so you will find that in the description section also. Below those, you will see a link to my link tree, which contains, links, resources, things like that. I have a link to my website where you can follow my blog if you wish, and links to my Facebook page, so you can follow me there as well for classes and, daily tangle, which is what this is, and other fun stuff. Also, we have a Tangle Addicts Facebook community. It's a private group page. So if you'd like to be part of the conversation, just have a nice, comfortable place to share your work and, chat about it, stuff like that, we would love to have you. There are 4 questions, just so that way in order to gain entry. But, the more, the merrier. I mentioned classes. I do teach twice weekly, Tuesdays and Thursdays, at my time here in Michigan. I do twice each day. They all start at 11 a.m. My time, Eastern time, and then I have a 7 p.m. session. The free classes are an hour, and then the ones that are paid, which are generally on Tuesday, are at least an hour and a half. Occasionally we'll do a couple hours, especially if I think that it's gonna run that long. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? Let's make an aura, just because that would be fun. Well, I don't know if I want to go that far. In one of Nadine's samples, she auras and then fills the rest in black. And I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave it. I think I kind of like it this way. All right. Anyway, whichever way you slice it, that's another option as well. And do take a look at those samples. They're just gorgeous. All right. Let's see, other things in the link tree. You will see them there. It's pretty self-explanatory. Links to my social media. So if you want to connect in that way, that would be lovely. And with that, I think that's it. So thank you so much for watching. And I wish you happy tangling.